All right, let's discuss. This is the first time I'm doing this, and this is the first time I'm doing this, and I just want to. I want to give value. In terms of growth, in terms of I don't know your level of challenges. I don't know how far you're working and how can I grow past this challenge. I could have grown so big, but this challenge is taking me back. You know, let's discuss growth. Let's discuss the. Is it possible to grow above this level? I wasn't like this before. So I'm going to tell you about my experience. I grew from nothing. I mean, the hunger was much. I grew from nothing to this level. Because if I want to hear from you, let me know, and then drop a comment as well. Um, okay, I want to say so. I want to hear something. Okay, drop your comments, like, subscribe, and then let's discuss about this. In terms of growth, the first thing you need to work on is first is discipline. It's very you know that word discipline is not easy. It's part of procrastination. When you say I'm going to discipline myself to achieve this thing, I'm going to discipline myself, or you are waiting for you to achieve something first before you. If I have this, before I can take action, I need to have this. I need to have this particular money. I need to have this particular things. Let me raise money before I could do this. When you're waiting for all those kind of lifestyle, you want to achieve it. Now, watch those who succeed that you look up to today. Ask them questions. They will tell you they don't have it when they got started. They don't have it. No great man you will see today have particular something before they got started. It is that discipline, that hunger to say, let me try. Even when they don't know, okay, now I set up this stuff today and I don't even know how. You know. Okay, just hold on. I want to guide you because there's something I want to tell you that is very important. Trying to check something now. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So I want to guide you. I want to show you. I want to see how far. Okay. So let's have some fun. Then having like, okay, what will I do? What to do? What to do to create this world? What are the principles to take to create this world? Okay, can I do it in 3 months? Can I do it in 6 months? Can I do it in 1 year? What are the sacrifices to pay to achieve this? Please drop a comment if you hear me clearly. And then let's discuss this. It's very important. What are the principles? What are the things to do to achieve this wealth? What are the projects I should set? I'm hungry for success. I'm deeply hungry for success. But and okay, some people say I'm looking for connection, or if I can have a connection of those people that are rich, they'll just help me and they will start over waiting for, but I don't have connection. So there is no hope of becoming that big. Now you're waiting for connection, you're looking for connection, you're looking for someone that's gonna assist you. Yes, I'll tell you. It's very powerful. But I want to tell you where the real connection is. You are connected, but you don't know. And then how we're gonna use that connection. Let's discuss about it a little bit. Now, the real connection you're looking for, the real wealth you're seeking for, is inside of you. Now, the question is inside of me, and yet I'm passing through challenge, and then I don't know how far the connection will be. We don't know how, how I'm passing through challenge, and I don't know what I will do, the things I will say, and yet I'm looking at the system. You know, I don't know what to do. What will I say? And passing through challenge, and you're telling me that the wealth is inside of me. How? How is that possible? Okay, let's analyze it. And then if we analyze it, and then in the next 3 months, 6 months, you see a change. What will be my percentage? I'm a businessman because I want to let you know. What's not my percentage? Let's make money together. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to give value. There's a creativity that is about to happen. So, but I said we're going to start now. Let's start. Now, what I said is inside of you. First of all, look at your 5 years ago. Let's drive back to your 5 years back. Okay, let's drive back to 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Now, you will discover that there are people who have made a lot of money, and these people, if they sit you both down, you discover that you're more knowledgeable than them. And then, secondly, again, you ask yourself, assuming I started these things and I had these ideas, I would have become something bigger than this. And then my mind was telling me all these things. There are things that your mind tells you, but you neglect, you ignore, just because you feel it doesn't want it, or it might not work. But just imagine you tried it then and you were pushing it. Where would you have been by now? What would have been your level of knowledge and commitment towards it to achieve that goal? We are talking about growth here, but first of all, we have to talk about ourselves. We have to talk about self, and that's where I want to start. I had a challenge early of my life, and things was bad. I mean, totally bad. I was squatting. I always tell the story to everyone who around me, and I was squatting, and then life wasn't easy. But my belief was, I'm going to be very rich. So I've been talking about me being so rich right from time. Even where I am, I I always say this is not where I was gonna be. So respect me. That was the mindset I had. So I always tell people respect me. And when I see that you're not respecting me, even when I had nothing, and looking at me, you know that man, this boy has nothing. And then some people say you're bragging too much. But it's not brag. It was the level of my mindset. And that mindset is what it has been inside of me. So you see that it has been inside of me. So when I'm not respected, I just want to leave the place. If you're not seeing that value in me, the way I'm looking at myself, and then it is not braggadocious. It is who I am. It is my destiny. It is my attitude. See, it is something that you need to work on yourself. And that is the part of mindset, because we want to talk about growth here. We're talking about growth. And then if you look at this growth, the first of all is yourself. So when I look at myself, what do I see myself as? Like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this, and we're going to be hitting it every morning by 6 a.m. Nigeria time, African time, Nigeria time. Now, we're going to be discussing this about your level of growth. So I'm trying to do some practical, trying to see. That's why I said drop your comment. Okay, that you can hear me. Okay, see, because you don't take calling saying that you can hear me. So we're going to be discussing all this. It's very important. Now, follow me. And this is very important because we decide to work on morning. Reason is because we in the morning you need to prepare yourself. You need to work on your mindset before leaving, before doing anything. So when your mindset is channeled in the right proportion, then your day is covered. But when you have a wrong mindset in that day, you channel your wrong mindset on the wrong thing. It end up destroying your day. And remember, your day is an investment. Every day you breathe, there's an investment. But how you invest that day determines the brightness of the next day. So the more you invest the brightness of the day, the more that channel becomes brighter every day. Then just imagine you're working on yourself every morning. You always receive the right medication every day. Then what will you become in years to come, in days to come. So at the beginning, it's just that you have to take the right dose. And that's why we said, okay, we're going to be discussing every morning on your level of growth. Sometimes we're going to be discussing book. We're going to let you know the book and then the topic, every chapter, every morning. We just discuss it, have fun before you take your leave. So you brighten yourself, you take a medication of something that will not direct your day. I said, today I must achieve this. Today I'm going to achieve this. I'm going to work on this. I have the right mindset. I can, even if there's a challenge that is coming, that mindset is going to kill off everything and say, no, today. I'm not talking anything negative. I'm not afraid of tomorrow. I'm not afraid of the actions I'm going to take. You know, these are things that you're going to work on. Now, that is why we decided to work on every morning by 6. So we work on your mindset, we work on your level of growth, we'll give you something that you're going to take for the day. And then when you take this thing for the day, what happens? You go with this full force, you go with this mindset, and then watch the level of your growth. And whatever you do, the next thing you do is monitor your growth. Are you growing? My life now, is it, am I growing? That's the question. And you just monitor it. And then you write down, you're gonna jot down, you're gonna have your notes for it. Then you ask yourself, am I growing? If you are growing, fine. Then these challenges, oh, I have challenges. Should I be in haste to solve this challenge? Or I should solve something that will make me grow higher? There are some things that you don't just rush to solve. It will solve on its own. Even while the pressure is coming, even in the midst of that pressure, hold on. There is something that can make me grow higher. Life is interesting because of challenge. Life is interesting. If there is no challenge, you won't give a story tomorrow. If there's no challenge, you won't give the level of growth will not be there tomorrow. Now let's talk about this because I really want us to grow. You know, we can make something big this year before the end of the year. Get me? I'm Engr PAJ. I like talking practical because I was born for this. Let's do it practical. Number one, I am not disciplined. Me personally discussing with you. But there's a point I said, I don't have option to be disciplined. If there's a time you have to tell yourself, man, I don't have option. I just have to be disciplined unless I want to remain this place I am. I'm telling you. There's a lot of procrastination and I tell myself why it is wrong. I will tell I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, I must do this. Any small thing will just stop me from what I should have done. I'll say, okay, then tomorrow I'll start again. Okay, I've made a mistake today, tomorrow I'll start again. There's this force that you are the one to drive this force, drive this energy because of the growth, because of your growth. Forget about what people are thinking. Forget about what people say. Subscribe to this channel so that and the notification button so that you can always, when I go live, you'll be notified because it's gonna be 6 a.m. every time. And I want to discuss about your growth, about you personally, the kind of drug you should take every morning. You want to build a house. You want to own a car. You want to settle your family. What are the things I should do? I don't have a real investment that. What are the things I should invest? How can I generate money to invest? Who are my real investments? These things. What should I do? And then what is the sacrifice? Because life is sacrifice. What is the sacrifice that I need to take? Okay, we're going to be discussing it. Let's not be that serious, but these points are very important. Like I said, we're going to be doing a lot here, but let's discuss. So I'm using myself as a channel because of growth. So it is this growth talk that we really want to discuss today and then take it to the next level. Sometimes, but I'm not going to take your time, but I'm just going to hit in it. First of all, you need to have it clear. Your mind has been telling you things to do, but we don't work with our mind. Now, this our mind is something that I want to discuss with you. You know, Our mind tells us what to do. They give us what to do. Sometimes we create ideas from people. We create ideas from what we see. We can just stroll out to walk out or drive out to just see something. And then your mind will tell you something, the creativity. But we ignore everything our mind is telling us. And sometimes we say we cannot do it. Sometimes we tell ourselves, okay, I cannot be consistent. I'm not sure I can be consistent. And the moment you tell yourself, I cannot be consistent, you already shut down the system of your body. You have shut down the thing that would have allowed you to grow heavy. Now, there are principles I'm going to be telling you on how to manage your investment, how to multiply your income. Come on. I asked myself, I said, 4 years ago, I was working more. I made money. I was working more 3 years ago. I was working. I'm in this state. I'm in this state. I'm this, and I'm making millions. Yes, I'm making good money. Yes, but there were times where I'm not even doing anything again. The level of the work I did last 3 years, I've not done it now. That's the truth. I've not traveled that much and I'm not even doing anything, but yet I'm making more money now than before. And the kind of income that is coming in, and when I see uh, the things that is growing my income, I was like, I'm not doing anything. But why? Because of the right channel. So it is the right channel. This is where your mindset is. Sometimes we have money, we have little money, and we are like, okay, we want to invest this little money. Where should we invest it? We're in the rush to invest it. Like when I was telling one of my loved ones yesterday, it was like, was asking where to invest. I was like, okay, first, once you have a capital, that capital is an investment already. It's not your own. So sometimes you must not invest that money, but let people know you have money, this particular money. The reason is because as far you are with that money, something will come. Now, challenges will also come for you to use it. First of all, you need to work on your mindset that you don't own that money. That money is not your own. So since the money is not your own, so any challenge that is coming is not your business because this particular money is not. So no matter the pressure of the challenge that you want to be mentioned to say this money can just solve it so that I can listen. This particular uh that capital, I call it capital, I call it an investment, is not my own. Now this capital has to raise me income. So but you are not in a rush to use it. Just relax. A clear goal will come that you just hit the capital to invest in that stuff that might not even, it might take just 24 hours, just 1 week, just 1 month, and make times five, times three, or 10% or 30% or 60%, and then you hold it. Then remove 10%, have fun for yourself for 20% of your profit, and then you keep the capital again. Capital, but it's a mindset. That's an investment on its own, but you don't know. When I talk about investment, it's not like you want to go and invest on real estate. You want to invest on real estate, you want to invest on different uh, different types of investment, which is good. But like I always tell people, I said capital is also an investment, but you don't know. You don't just rush because you have a capital. Now, when I'm talking to you now, the next thing you have to tell your mind is, okay, among all the money I'm making, how much am I removing? How much do I suppress to just keep as my capital? Now, your capital must not be big. It can be $1. It can be just $2. You say, oh, it's too small. Come on. First is when you start, the ability to start, and then discipline. You see, when I talk about the ability to start and discipline, is not easy. But that's the way you have to tell yourself, I need to get started. I need to start something. I need to do something. I need to work on something. It's very important. It's your life. It is your destiny. So, and since it is your life, since it is your destiny, it's important for you to make this choice. So let's discuss about this. Up your learning. Now, everybody has an income that comes to them. Either somebody's giving you money, or the one you're working, or the one you're pushing, or whatsoever. In all this, there must be a savings. If you cannot save, wealth is not for you. If you are not disciplined to save, you are not defined as the class of those who can be wealthy in life. So, when you start today, what will be of you in the next 1 year will define the level of your starting now. And that is why I'm telling you, that's why I'm telling you that what you take every morning, the seed you take every morning before your day starts is very important. The tablet you're taking, that's why I said every 6 a.m. we're doing this. So you could know what you want to take for the day before your day starts. And then you can channel it to your family. And then you start building the right mindset. Let me tell you what I did to my home. I said, every morning before we do anything, let's listen to a message. Now, because sometimes if I tell you, you might not enter well. But when you see me writing, have your notebook, like my notes, have your notebook, and let's take in tablet this morning. Let's listen to one of our favorite person. We listen to his message, which Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. So we listen to his message, and it's powerful. Every morning, we take that seed inside of us, and then you know why I'm doing it, because I need to grow my home. I need to grow them to a right mindset so that in the next 3 years, in the next 2 years, in the next 10 years, they can be thinking the level of the way I think. You know why? Let me tell you. If you have a right mindset, but the people around you does not have that right mindset, they are going to take you back. I want to teach them how they can invest. I want to teach them that, Daddy, we can do this. Daddy, we can challenge this. Daddy, you see, let's talk about this. Let's talk about growth. I want you to see a family that discuss growth, that discuss income, man. See, you remain unstoppable. But I needed to work on the mindset. That's why I said the first thing to do is to take this tablet. And that's why I said subscribe on this channel, like and share, drop your comment if you're enjoying it, if you're getting this value, because it's a promise I said to myself that everybody's going to be taking tablet every morning before you leave. We're going to be discussing a lot. Like I said, we're going to be having topics, goals, a notebook described by a book written by Brian Tracy. We just okay, we're going to discuss this topic today. Every day you are taking seed. Now, people will say, read your book. Read every day. Make sure you read. Now, some of us don't like reading. Some of us means I'm a monk. So what do we do? But discipline will help us. Now, we're going to be discussing every chapter so that at the end of in 10 days, in 20 days, you discover that you have finished one book. Because you always have your notebook, you don't say to yourself, oh, I was able to read this book today by listening, and you're writing. It's fun. And then whatever you listen, whatever you hear enters your brain. There are points. You know what? When you're listening to something, you have the points more than when you're reading. The reading you might forget. In fact, 70% of the things you read, you just forget just a few things. But when you listen, the Bible says what you hear, the power of hearing, I wanted to quote the scripture. The power of hearing, is it's improve your faith, it improve yourself, it improve that mindset, and then you hit it up. So what are the things you listen to? This is why we said every morning, you're gonna take this medication. This is the first time I'm doing this, and but you're gonna be taking medication for it. It's called medicine for growth. That's what we're talking about, growth talk. But this today is just tell you about the channel, about what we're going to be doing, at the same time giving you value, you know, telling you about your growth, So these are things that we're going to be discussing. But today you're gonna get that dose, real dose. Now we're talking about how you're going to have investments. So from today now, you already know that you have an investment. You know you have a capital. So that particular money with you, make sure you take out one something. It can be, even if it's not even up to $1, half of the dollar, which is 0.5. Fine. Look for a particular account that you're going to be disciplining yourself to put the money there. It is your capital. That money is your life. You need to grow that money. Either you like it or not. And as I'm talking to you, I'm also talking to myself. I really want to do it as well. Because if you cannot save, wealth is not part of you. But you own it inside of you. Then you start. And then it's time for men to know who you are. Because once, nobody wants to work with those who are complaining, who complain too much. And nobody wants to work with people who are poor, who are broke. The rich wants to associate with the rich. It is difficult to let people know that to act that you're rich but you're not, because you're expecting them to help you. See, 90% are expecting people to help them. So because of it, they always act poor, they always act, let me be real so that somebody can help me. Ever since that you're being real, how many persons have helped you? Check yourself. How many people have helped you when you're being real? Showing you're poor, showing that you're lacking, showing that you're this. What about you change the style? Always wear your best wear, your nice wear, go out, look good, clean, talk. Don't let anybody feel that you're lacking, that you own a business. Then you see, people can start trusting you with their capital. People will start trusting you with their capital, with their income. This is the key. And then let your word be your word, because your word is your wealth. Don't say something and then indiscipline or lack of control. You are not standing by your word. You are killing your level of income. So when you let your word stand by your word, I bet you're going to attract a lot. And I'm giving you 3 months and I'm giving you 6 months. If there's no change, call me a scam. I'm Engr P.A.J. This is what I do for a living. I was born for this. There are people that this is what they were born for. I said, I want to plant these doors. I'm going to be doing this and you're going to have fun. Okay, once it's 7, we are done. I said it already. I said, I'm going to be giving value, and then once it's 7 p.m. for today. What are we getting the value? Okay, let me tell you more. Okay, let's discuss about mindset a little bit, because of time. I think you're learning on how to grow your income. Are you saying something? Family is there, pressures is there, friend is there. Some people are in the hospital, some people are graduating, people are this, people are this. They want you to support. Friends, they will look down on you. You must give so they will not look down on you. Alpha, relax, calm down. Just Calm down, okay? Just relax. Everything is in control. Everything is in control. All right? Okay. Just know that everything is in control. But we're gonna play with this. We're gonna hit something big. All right. Let's dance it like this. When these pressures are much, just relax yourself. Just calm down. Nobody's gonna kill you. And anything money can solve is not a problem. I always tell you this. I always tell people this. Whatsoever money can solve is not a problem. The best thing you just say, give me time, and then start working towards it. Give me the time. Just give me time and I'll work towards it. Then secondly, you must have a project that you want to work on. A big project. When you have a small project, you always be small. When you have a big project, you know that, oh, this is going to cost me money. But I don't even have the money. I don't even know how to reach the money. Calm down. First thing, set the project. Once you set the project, analyze the project. Once the project is matured, how the money will come, even you'll be wondering how. And then the moment the money comes, forget this your needs. Throw some percentage or all towards that project. I'm telling you. I had a friend who is building um duplex is building six different duplex at the same time. And then they were like, why didn't you just start one? He said he's looking for something that can stress him. That's going to stress his brain because he can't just watch his project halfway. And knowing that this project is going to give him good money, he said it's going to push him out of that table to the next table. So sometimes, I don't know the project in your mind, but your mind shows you projects. You're waiting to have this one first. No. No great men waited to have something before they get started. One of the key things is the level of it is your mindset. Don't ever tell your mind, don't ever, your mind tells you that you are rich. Don't ever fight that mindset that you are poor. Don't ever fight the mindset that you are lacking. The picture of you today is what you are seeing from your inside. So it is the picture of what you see yourself as is what comes out. Listen, once you see yourself that you're so rich and the way you be acting physical, you see, sometimes when I enter my car and I start looking at my investment, I was like, man, I'm rich. I'll be feeling it. I mean, I like, but there's a place I'll enter when there's no car and the rest, I was like, God, okay, God help me. You know, mostly when you enter the place that people have so much money and you're seeing the way that you'll be telling, just be like, oh God, when will I get to this stage? You know, like you like this stage, but like, mm-mm. It is the mindset, and the mindset tells you it brings out the fullness in you. You see that mindset. If the mindset tells you that you are sick, a doctor tells you that you're sick, and you already accept that you are sick. You start seeing yourself, and they tell you the symptom. You start feeling that symptom already. You accepted it. God, you start weighing you down. You see yourself, and then the doctor discovered that nothing is wrong with you, and tell you, oh, you see yourself you're already weak already, and then the doctor say, so we are sorry, there's a mistake. There's nothing wrong with you. It was just a little pain, and it's not going to touch it. You will say, then you all of a sudden you now see an energy rising. You just see heavy energy. You know, you start seeing yourself healthy. God dang, that was a wrong. That was a mindset. Your wealth today is just that kind of mindset. Your mindset is not propelling you to that energy, that excitement, because you're having a reality. Your eyes is seeing physical. Your eyes is not seeing that right thing, that picture. So the energy is not there to attract the result, because the right mindset attracts the right result. You want to attract money, you want to attract results, you want to attract something big. That is the mindset. You see that mindset? I'm going to be discussing about it. It's like when you imagine, whatever you picture, you can draw it. I'll be discussing about that tomorrow and more. We're going to be talking about a topic tomorrow. I'll show it to you, and you're gonna have fun. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Please, like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's important. We're just starting today, and it's fun. Like I said, it's just 6 a.m. and then hit it to 7 o'clock. You have fun. I want to teach you. It is very important to take a right mindset for your day. It's very important to take a drug, tablet, a medicine, the right medicine for your day. So that whatever comes your day, there's this tablet I've sought it, man. It's just like a shield. When you have the right word for yourself for the day, it's just like a shield. And then no, nothing. You already shield yourself for the day. And when you're disciplined to take this tablet every day, there is no way there won't be change in your life. You're gonna be so rich. I can guarantee you, you're gonna have investments that you're like, God, how come? You're gonna see investment, you sit down and you see money working for you. You will say, I bet you, I can guarantee you all this. But the first thing is, it is yourself working on that mindset. The mindset is the key. It is the power to that result. The mindset is very powerful. You know, work on your mindset. Tell yourself, even when there's challenge, there is no challenge. Look at the brighter future because it's going to affect everything. Your mindset is your life, it is your growth, it is your everything. I'm telling you, when you have a wrong mindset and you have so much money, you will become zero. When you're telling yourself, man, I don't want this money to finish, I'm scared. This money might finish if I not do it in the right way. You are scared. That fear. You will see yourself down. Mostly when you now spend money and lose some vital money a little bit, you start seeing yourself because of mindset. It is the mindset that will take you to another level. Like when you have a right mind, that money is coming. I can feel the money coming. See, when you feel it, see, if people will say spiritual, it's Jesus. It is your mindset. Your mindset can teach you a lot. Your mindset can tell. See, when you work with this mindset, your health becomes powerful. See, sometimes we look at our health like, man, I'm not healthy that much. You are very healthy, but your mindset is killing you. It's depressing you. I'm telling you. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to drop your comment. Don't forget to uh click on the notification so that you can hear when I go live. It's gonna be 6 a.m. every day, and then you're gonna enjoy it. It's something I want to discipline ourselves. How does drop your mindset? We're going to be discussing on books. Every people who are look at those who are so successful today, who are rich, including Donald Trump, American president. They always tell you read every day, try and read. And then, like I said, we're going to be discussing every chapter in a day. We want to say that once you are listening, since you have the strength to read, people like us, including me, but because I have to tell you, so I have no option than to read and then come here and just summarize the book and then tell you this chapter. Then we just talk about it, just have fun, and then shield yourself for the day and go out for the day. Having the right side. Sit down and walk. You can even sit down with your phone and walk with the right mindset and you start seeing money. Start, okay, no, let me do this. Okay, I can do this. Let me have 2, 3, 4 friends. Let me bring them together. Also, what pressure can we pull out? Okay, you handle this one, you do this. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Allow it to flow. Let everybody see money and then you will see money. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope it was fun. It's already 7 p.m. A lot of people are going to be going to school and the rest. I just want to give you that. Okay. I'm just starting today and today is just fun. So tomorrow you're going to be seeing more and a better episode and a better energy. This is just a welcoming note about your growth. the growth talk with Engineer P.A.J. Like I always say, life is so sweet when you understand the secret to great wealth. Take responsibility of your finance. Oh, get used to taking orders from people. You are either a master of money or a slave to it. Your choice. Alright, thank you. This is all we'll take from today. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you and God bless you. Remember your mindset. Today, now, this is who you are. You are the rich discovering your identity. You are never poor. Forget the challenge. Forget whoever. Relax. Just relax. Just breathe in. Calm down. Every challenge will be solved. Focus on the investment. Focus on building the channel that will make you rich. Just relax. Then be solving everything a little bit. If you cannot solve it, don't kill yourself. Relax. You will do it. Look at yourself that you are the man and you get it right. Alright, God bless you. This is all we take for today. It's 27. I love you. Remember to subscribe, comment. God bless you.